This week at Big Daddy's Barbecue Pit, we're making up a pepper and jack chicken wrap. Get you some of that. Okay, we're gonna start on our pepper jack and chicken wraps. What I've started with is I julienned 2 yellow bell peppers. You could do red, green, orange, whatever you like. And we also did 1 whole sweet onion. I'm gonna finish. We're just gonna slice this guy real thin. I want this stuff to cook real fast. Today we're cooking on our Rectex smoke stone. So we're going with the griddle to cook these. And we also diced up about 5 ounces of pepperoni that we did in cubes. And we're gonna do some chicken. So we got this done here, and I'm just gonna cut these in half too. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. If you wanted to dice them, you could. Definitely another one of those where you make it your own. We're gonna put these in the bowl. And again, this is 5 ounces of diced pepperoni. And we just bought it right from the deli. Had them cut a nice block for us, and then you could also buy it in a stick and cut it up. And then we got about 2 pounds of chicken breast. You can also use chicken thighs. So we're gonna go ahead and get these diced up real good. Today we're gonna season these with some Riley's Cajun firefly dust. Give it a little bit of pop. And the veg we're gonna hit with some of Killer Hog's AP. So we're just gonna come along these chicken breasts. You wanna try to keep them like 1-inch cubes, I guess. These are gonna cook really fast. We're gonna get a nice crust on them with that that smoke stone, excuse me. So just keeping these in like 1-inch cubes. And as these cook, if you wanted to, take them a little smaller, once they're on the griddle, you can. This size seems to work pretty well for us. Okay, so we have all of our chicken diced up. We're just gonna hit it with just a little bit of this olive oil. And I'm gonna hit it with some of this Riley's Cajun firefly dust. I don't know, solid tablespoon maybe, a little more. We're gonna give it a good mix. We're gonna let this set for about 5-10 minutes. We're gonna head out to the griddle and we're gonna get our veg and our pepperonis on first, and then we're gonna throw this chicken on. I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil down here, a little splash over there. We're gonna get this pepperoni on. We're gonna get this nice and crispy. And then we got our veg going on with that. Coming back with some of that Killer Hog's AP on these peppers and onions.
Yeah, it smells good.
Smells good already. There's nothing like the smell of fried onions and peppers. We're gonna let these go, give them a few tosses, and then we're gonna get our chicken on. Show you the rest of the process. Okay, we're gonna get our chicken on. I'm gonna put down a little bit of olive oil here. Give it a good spread out. Get this chicken going. Get this moved around a little bit. Again, we're gonna let this sit. We want it to get good and crusty. And then we'll give it a flip. We're gonna go ahead and take our pepperoni bites out of here. Again, we got them nice and crispy. They almost take on the texture of a really nice meaty bacon bit. So we're gonna try to keep some of that grease on there, because that's flavor. Get the last of these guys off. Just gonna set them up here on my rack. Gonna move some of that grease out over onto this chicken area. We're gonna give this a flip. See, we're getting some crustification. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, our chicken's done, our veg is done. We're gonna go ahead and get this off. And I'm gonna put these right in the same bowl, new clean bowl, but I'm gonna combine them. So just going right back in here. Wish you all could be here to smell it. It smells amazing. And we're going right in on top with our onions and our peppers. We got our pepperoni up there that's still keeping warm. We're going to take this inside and show you how we build this Pep and Jack chicken wrap. So I'm going to shred some pepper jack cheese here. This is going to go inside of our wrap. If you wanted to use, if you just wanted to use mozzarella, you could buy the packaged stuff. We're going to go ahead and just shred this up. If you want to use Kobe Jack, you could. Any kind of cheese will work. Something that's going to melt good. Try to get this thing nice and ooey and gooey. That should be fine. Let that off to the side. We're going to go out and warm this wrap up. Okay, we're warming our wrap up, just a couple seconds on each side. Make this thing a little bit more pliable. Real quick, I wanted to thank my buddy Chris from Magnum PIG for giving me this recipe. This is one that he cooks all the time at home. Appreciate it. We think you guys will enjoy it. Give it a try. Let's go in and build this wrap. Okay, we're going to go ahead and build our wrap today. And if you wanted to put ranch, just regular ranch dressing in there, you could. I'm using this Buffalo Ranch by Blues Hog. We've been using it. It's really good. Again, you don't need to use any dressing. We're just going to put this in here, put a little squirt down. We're going to add in some of this pepper jack cheese. Then we got our veg here with our chicken. You want to get a good bed of that down. Then we can't forget our little pepperoni bites here. Going to add this in. Gonna put a handful of them on top. Trust me, you don't want to skip those. They're amazing. We're going to come back across with some more of this cheese. And a little bit more of that dressing.
That's going to be good.
We're going to fold this guy together, hopefully without making too big of a mess. Like that. We got a piece of foil here. Roll her up. We're going to take her back out. Put it on that griddle for a few minutes on each side. Get that cheese ooey and gooey. Come back in and we're going to give it a try. Okay, so we put this back on our griddle wrapped up in the foil like you've seen. Just for a few minutes on each side. Started getting a little crispy on the outside. Wanted to try to get that cheese melted as best we could. We're going to go ahead and cut this guy and see how we did here. Juicy. See that cheese is dribbling out of there. We can't wait to give this thing a try. Okay guys, we can't take this anymore. You look at that. Nice and hearty. Quick and easy. Be something to do, easy midweek meal. We're gonna give this bad boy a try. So good, yet so simple. Great flavor from the cheese. The pepperoni really throws it over the top. And you can't miss out on those veg. That pepper and onion tastes great, especially on that griddle. Chicken's nice and tender and juicy. Give this recipe a try. Thanks for sharing this, Chris. Get you some of that.